Good afternoon. Today is the 9th of November 2022. I thought I would give you a quick little update on the day. It's been a bit of a trying last couple of days, maybe 3 days running. I had a complication to the surgery. Um, it struck me as it could have been more serious than it turned out to be, which, okay, don't bury the lead. So, yeah, it was an easy fix. It was just there was a little bit of drama involved with it. The drama, in short, I all of a sudden I over the past 5 weeks since the operation, I was hitting all the marks. Sometimes even before they were. Uh, it should have been a 2 month period of redness, and it actually started getting better within a month. So stuff like that. I've actually the healing process had been going, if not on schedule, somewhat better than schedule, and that's two thumbs up for me. Until a couple of days ago, all of a sudden, including I think I mentioned, even my roommate was noticing, yikes, something's going on with your eye. Sure enough, there was a bit of a cyst. It was my eyeball reacting to something from the operation, but apparently it was infected, but it wasn't like infected. It wasn't bad. What it was my eyeball was reacting to uh, a foreign object, basically, is the best way to put it. And so it was countering it by pussing out, trying to isolate it, get rid of it. I actually needed to have some minor surgery to take care of it, but I did. What was, and that's the good news. It was an easy fix, and it was actually kind of a quick fix. What was concerning to me was how quickly it flared up. Not only that, I went from my eye, the redness of the eye had gone from, like maybe 25%, 30% that it's, since the operation, all of a sudden it flared up to like 75% in one day. And then it had the way the body reacts to a foreign object. It was isolating it and trying to get rid of it on its own. The immune system is a wonderful thing. And then it would tear. And anyways, it was a whole process, and it was noticeable, and it was frightening, concerning is a better word that I would use for it. Long and short of it, I think I told you guys yesterday. I think I mentioned before, I did it, but I turned to my doctor. He gave the I yikes moment, talk to your surgeon ASAP. I did. They actually, much to my kind of surprise and uh, bumped up the anxiety level a bit much, was they wanted to see me right away. Like, as in, I phoned yesterday in the afternoon and they wanted to see me in the morning. Okay. Um, Worked out the logistics, everything was okay. So now I go to see him very early in the morning, and to add to my anxiety level, the way it works there, and I think it works this way for most appointments, you're given a projection time to show up. When you show up, you actually sign in, and then it's on a first come, first served basis. I've had appointments, and I'm sure everyone else has too, where you have a 9:30 appointment, you show up at 9, and all of a sudden you're seeing your appointment is bumped up because there's not that many people ahead of you. All of a sudden you're actually seeing them at 8:30. You know what I mean? Uh, you know what I mean? Like from that point on, it's first come first serve. I went to my surgeon's office, and there was not only was because of restrictions from the pandemic, there was only three seats available in the sitting room, and they were all full. There was people waiting on in the outside, maybe another 5 people, of which I was, okay, 4 people. I was the fifth. Fine, so I figured, okay, I've got, depending, I assumed I had maybe a 45-minute wait because first come, first serve, except that I barely got a chance to set myself up against a wall with my cane. I'm just waiting, getting ready for the anxiety level and trying, okay, hopefully, we're getting this looked at, and with any luck, it'll be easily taken care of. I have all my faith in my surgeon. Well, I not only do I get myself set up, braced up against a wall, when the nurse comes out, you're next. It's like, okay, so now you bump me in front of like 8 people, okay. Yeah, the anxiety level bumped up a notch. I get in there, and he checks it out, easily, boop, boop. Did a little bit of, what do you call that, freezing, a little bit of eye drops to get things ready, and it was actually very quick, clean, took care of the problem. Turns out that they didn't tell me this could be a problem because it doesn't necessarily, it is a probability that it could happen, but there's really like a 25% chance. Some people will get this infection, for lack of a better word, although it's this infection. But because it's such a low level, they won't tell you about it unless you have it, but it's an easy fix if you do develop it. Fine. And it was. I was in the office. I was waiting in in the chair for longer than the procedure took. So good news all around. They took care of it. Major headache once the anesthetic. Once the work was done. Now apparently, what was more of an irritation up until yesterday is now apparently by the end of tonight it should go away, and it's already going away. Thank God for Tylenol. And I should be, according to my surgeon, and he's been right so far, it should be gone by the evening, and the redness, which had flared up because of this problem, should actually disappear, he says, between a week and 2. I'm hoping it'll be less than a week because that means I'm even hitting a marker early. That's what we're hoping for. We'll see. The other good news is, much to my delight, is originally the projection timeline is after the first, depending on how the healing process goes. It might be anywhere from a half year to a year before the next phase kicks in, another operation to realign the now for up and down movement. So that was always going to be between a half a year to a year, depending on how the alignment goes, the healing process goes. Turns out, after the operation that he'd seen me just a couple of days after, they already bumped it up between 3 months and a half year. Although today, hence the smile, now it could be as early as January, 2 months from now. So in 2 months, I will be evaluated, and we will see where phase 2 starts. Anyways, I just wanted to continue with my journey, let you guys know what's going on with me. It's going fine, and I'm a lot better today, although I do need the rest of the day for some downtime and recovery time. So that's where we're at today. Just thought I would throw this out there, and I did. So anyways, that's what's going on behind the patch this afternoon. We'll talk to you guys later. Enjoy your day.